Now look at this kid. Is anybody ever going to look? How small must this town be that somebody with the hat says easy on it? Yeah. You should say stupid. Hi, my name is Dwight Gillespie. Welcome to Trash TV. It's been a little bit since we've made these videos. Here at Trash TV Review, we do different reviews, mostly Maury, I gotta say, sometimes some Steve Wilkos. I know I was reminded today that we keep promising a Dr. Phil, and I think we did one, but I don't really remember. And yeah, I think one. And it was a short clip too. It's a little too highbrow. You know, people that tell me that, I have friends that say, you know, with the swearing and everything. And one of the things that we do here at Trash TV Review is, one of my goals anyway, is to help you not get into situations that will bring you to places like the Maury show, and to not get in these. And I think that one of the things we try to break down is, like, if you don't make these decisions to have sex with these people that you don't know, to make babies with these people you don't know, to fall in love with people that aren't worthy of your love and your time. And that's kind of what we do here. And we do it with you know, being funny and all this other shit, but it's very serious, you know. And my wife, it's the same stuff over and over again. I'm in a 12-step recovery program, which is also very redundant. But I need to hear over and over again why it is that I don't want to do drugs anymore, by listening to people who haven't learned that lesson yet, you know, by listening to people who degrade themselves and do all these horrible things in order for drugs. That they give up their families, they lose their homes, they lose, in many instances, lose their lives. And I need to keep hearing about that to keep me from falling into that trap. And that's one of the things that we like to think that we're doing here at Trash TV Review, is to help you from falling into these traps. Because to me, I got to tell you, I identify with these people. I've been in these horrible relationships. Maybe I never ended up on the Maury show, but I got to tell you, man, I've done things that could easily warrant this. So without any further ado, we're going to do this. This is a compilation, Maury show. And this is, I believe, no, these are paternity tests. Another one that we're going to do, a lie detector, which I also love, the lie detectors. I won't lie to you, baby. Why would I lie? Oh, would I come on national television and lie? Yes, you would. You can take a shot, you know. You got nothing to lose. Anyway, again, without further ado, here we go. Prove you're the dad. Or not.
This is LaShonda.
Hello, LaShonda.
She is mad.
Who can blame her?
She is angry, and she is emotional. Why? Well, let me tell you.
Do tell,
She's been
Maury.
in love with a man named Kevin for more than...
And when they're beeping, they're swearing.
For 10 years.
LaShonda's pissed.
They have 4 beautiful children together.
4.
And recently, LaShonda was blown away when, out of nowhere, Kevin starts to deny not 1, not 2, not 3, all 4.
You wonder why this happens, right? Because Kevin, they look young. And Kevin's just like, because I have 4 kids and I can't do this. And he wants out. So what do? You tell a woman that you've been with and that you love and that you know, he knows he's been faithful, probably, right? And you tell, I ain't mine. Like, after 5 years, they ain't mine. Nah, you know what? I think I'm going to take a powder on this one. Let's find out what happened.
LaShonda cheated on him. There's no possible way he
No
could
way.
be the father of all these
way.
children. Here's LaShonda's story.
I've been with the man for 13 years.
13
and we
years.
have 4 children together.
13 years, 4 kids. All of a sudden, I ain't mine.
And he's denying all 4.
All
of them.
4.
They look just like him. They have nose, eyes, and lips.
And we've learned, if you've been watching this, you can't go by that, you know. But the kids do look like him, right? I always look at the nose, the ears, and the chin, and the eyes, right? I guess that's the face, right? Yeah. But there are certain features that you say, okay, you know. And I can see the kids, they do have a heavy, let's just say they have a heavy resemblance to Kevin. If I was to bet, if I was a gambling man, which I'm not.
Just like him, they
Okay,
resemble
that's that
him in
12-step
so many
shit.
ways, and he denies all
No
of them.
more bets.
I don't understand how a man could deny his own 4 children. How could he
It's
do
easy.
this to me? How
He's
could
a
he do this
scumbag.
to them? I'm tired of being by myself, doing this on my own. I need him to stand up and be a man, be a father to his children. He has no reason to deny my children. I never cheated. I never did anything.
And and again, you can't go by looks, but she looks like a good woman. She looks like a woman who's probably been home cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, raising them right. Never give him a reason for concern. He's just like, fuck this.
Behind his back, I didn't lay down by myself and have these children. No. He needs to stand up and be a man and take care of his 4 kids.
Good luck with that. Yay! Yay!
You positive? You're positive.
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
You had the first one, you had the second one, and then you had twins.
Twins.
Yes.
All right, so the youngest are twins.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And when I went through the whole pregnancy by myself with the twins, he was not there.
He wasn't there.
Never, he was not there.
How horrible
love with
is
this
that?
guy.
Yes, we've been together for 13 years.
You still love him?
I do love him.
After what he's talking about here?
I love him because...
See, and we've talked about this before. What do you love about him? He fathered 4 children by you, and now he's denying all of them. What do you love? What do you love? Oh, you can't pick who you... Yeah, you can. It turns out perfectly legal, perfectly okay. You want to love. You love the idea of this man. You don't love that. You can't love somebody who does that to you. You can't love somebody that you made 4 beautiful children with, and he turns around and says, "They're not mine. I'm walking away." What do you love about that?
We have children together, and I want him to stand up today and be a man, be a father to his children.
Good luck. Yeah. Okay, sure.
This is what he had to say before the show was.
Yeah.
I'm here today to prove that none of these kids are mine. She's trying to pin all 4 of these
Pin
kids.
them.
Sean is nothing but a hoe, and I know
No, a whore. The mother of his children, he refers to as a whore. Oh, yeah, I can see how you love him. Oh, yeah, he seems very lovable to me.
I know it. These kids, none of
them.
Anything like me.
Nothing like me.
Nothing like me.
I think you're wrong about that, pal.
They have different mouths and
different mouth.
Isaiah, his entire features are completely different from mine. That is definitely not
mine. Oh,
Brandon, he doesn't look anything like me.
He looks just like you.
I think he looks like one of her ex-boyfriends.
One of her ex-boyfriends.
Kevin, there's no way he's mine. He looks nothing like me. LaShonda, when his test comes back and it proves that I'm not the father, leave me alone.
Ah, yeah.
Here he is. Here's Kevin.
Because she loves him. She loves that man. Yeah. You're a real stand-up guy.
Those are your kids. Those are your kids.
Those are your kids. Those are your kids.
Not mine.
Not
your kids,
These are your and my
all
kids.
All she been doing is
yours
sleeping
and
around
mine.
on me.
You're a lie. You are a liar.
And he knows it.
Look,
this man knows it. He knows he's full of shit. He's hoping against hope. Maybe he know he did. Let me tell you something. I would tell you this. If they come back and they're not, I bet this man would be shocked as hell to find out that these are not his children.
Today that these are your children.
And this is what happens when you make babies with people you're not sure about. For 13 years, you would think,
She's still...
And the oldest child don't even look close. So they were together for several years before they started making babies. You wonder what happened with him. What do you want to bet that there's some little chickadee on the side somewhere that he's fallen in love with? She's younger, has no kids, no ties. Yeah. Yep.
Your children because she's been sleeping around
You're
me the whole time.
Liar. You
all
are
she
a
does
liar.
Is sleep around
you
different people.
That's all she does.
Oh, I didn't lay down and have these damn children.
Those are not my kids.
Here we go.
Guess what? We're going to settle it right here, all right? I got the results. We're going to find out right now.
These are your children.
No.
She loves him. This is love.
In the case of Kevin Jr., the oldest, Kevin are the father.
Bummer. Strike one.
Sit down. In the case of 2-year-old Brandon, Kevin, you are the father.
I love it. No. No.
In the case of the twins, Kayla and Isaiah, Kevin, you are the father.
Oh! Agony!
Take care of your children. Those are your kids.
I don't want to hear
it.
Idiot. These are your children.
Okay, let's just.
Children are going to see this someday.
Father of these children. Now,
Yeah.
you are the father of these children. Now, do you want
Oh,
to get
yeah.
into their lives?
That man you love making you cry like
you
that,
want to take
honey.
some responsibility and start raising them as their father and give them a father figure?
Sure.
Okay.
Look when Maury gets all that. Oh, you're gonna have to.
Believe him or not?
People don't give a shit about what
believe he
Maury
would do
says.
this?
I hope so.
Well, that's good.
This man knew these
This
were
is
his
Brittany.
children.
Brittany's 18 years
Ah,
old.
Brittany.
Brittany says she was absolutely
18.
shocked when my producers called her the other day and told her that
Oh, yeah. Ah, there you go. There you go. I'm thinking meth lab. Meth lab somewhere out in the woods. There you go. Stellar. Okay, Robert. Let's see how many teeth you have. Come on.
Us.
Let's see.
So it was Robert who called us, not
Robert
Brittany.
called us.
But Brittany was shocked
Brittany
to
was
hear
shocked.
that when Robert called us, he denied he was the father of her 2-year-old son, Cameron. She was 15 when she gave birth
15.
to this child.
15 years
And
old.
she has
laying
to
down with
raise this
man.
child when she's a teenager. So this happened.
Young
Almost
ladies
3 years.
out there, please pay attention to this. You think you love this man? You think you can sleep with this man? Please pay attention to this. And here's this girl. She's 18 years old. She's got a 2-year-old child. 2-year-old. And this piece of shit right here is not helping at all. If any, because I don't judge a book by its cover. But I'm going to tell you, looking at Robert here, you know, when the old meth lab doesn't work out or blows up, you know, and that business venture fails, you know, this guy's not going to be around. He's not going to be there to help with this child. Pay attention to this. And again, I said at the intro, you know, like this is what we're talking about here. Don't get into these situations. Learn from this poor girl's mistakes. That not to lay down with these men who will promise you anything in that moment. Men want one thing in life. I'm going to tell you as a man, I'm going to tell you, men want one thing in life. And they'll say and do whatever they need to do to get to that thing. But once they get it, the magic is worn off. Once they bust, that's it, baby. All bets are off. All that I love you bullshit and I'll be there for you. Don't you believe it? Watch this.
Years ago.
Yes, it did.
One night.
He didn't even listen.
One
He didn't
night.
even have the balls to tell her. He had Maury's producers call her and say, "Oh, by the way, he doesn't think he's the father." He didn't even have the balls to do it himself.
So why are you so shocked when he calls up and says, "I'm not the
She's a
father"?
pretty girl. Come on.
Because all along he was telling me that we didn't even need a paternity test, that he was for sure
I
that he was
know
the
it's
father.
mine.
Has he ever been in this child's life in 2 years?
No.
He's seen him 3 times.
3 times in 2 years.
He's been
Stellar.
waiting backstage. This is what he had
Stellar.
to say before the show. Watch this.
What a dad.
Brittany, I know I'm not the father of your son. Everyone knows you're a whore.
Everybody knows you're
Brittany,
a whore.
3 guys told me they had sex with you around the same time we had sex. So I know that baby's not mine. You even told me yourself I wasn't the father.
You think they look alike?
Yes, it
Hey,
did.
Well, here he is. Here's Robert.
This
Robert,
is
come on
sickening
out.
to me. It really is. Robert, come on out. Like he's wearing the sweater that Maury's team bought for him. The guy doesn't even have a fucking shirt. Like, you know, come on, man. Come on. You're a whore. She was, by the way, 15, and you could tell he's much older. This guy's at least in his late 20s, early 30s. See, he was a lot older than this girl when they got together. So, yeah, but she was a whore. Yeah, 15.
You told me yourself the day you had the baby.
No,
That the was mine. I was the only one you was ever with, did you or did you not, in the hospital room?
yes, I did. You
Well, there you go, honey. You're at fault there. Never tell a man that, because he's going to run with it.
Arizona,
2 years.
and he
Robert.
comes back
2 years.
18 months later and says, "Oh, you're the dad."
You
But
had-
now,
you
the
had
kid might not
my
be mine because you
number
got
the
no dad.
You had my number the whole time, and you
This
had
poor
my
child. This is what he's going to be
You're the
raised by right
father.
here.
What are you so
Why
upset
do you-
about? Robert, what are you so upset about?
Maury, I'm so upset because she sits there and dogs me to everybody right here.
Right.
But it was her fault I didn't have nothing to do with Cameron.
Not
For
her
18
fault.
months of his
It's
life
her
because he
fault.
moved to Arizona from Indiana.
Why do you
Ah.
think you're not the father?
Maury, I don't think the kid's mine.
Why?
For one, he looks nothing like
for
my
what?
son, Nicholas.
Oh, you have a son.
Doesn't
Yeah,
look
I
like my
have a son
son
from
Nicholas. Hey, by the way, Nicholas's mother is black, so Nicholas is black, and this kid's not black, so therefore he can't be mine. You know, like, who knows? He don't look like my other son. Thank God I don't look like my brother either.
Okay, that's
How come you
that's
told
not
me it was
mine.
your son and you
That
didn't
looks
even
like
want a
me.
paternity test? How come you told me that?
How come you told me that?
Told
Because
me
he's
you
a
didn't
fucking
know.
compulsive
The day you
liar.
had him, I told you because you told me I was the only
I
one you
just
was with.
saw you 3 months ago, and you said we did not need
Let's
a
get
paternity
to
test.
it.
We don't need there is no need for a paternity test because either way, he ain't paying. He's got no capabilities of doing anything for this. Okay, paternity test, no paternity test. It's all going to be the same anyway. If you want anything out of me, you're going to have to bring me to court. You can't squeeze blood from a rock. This guy looks like he'd welcome a few days in jail. 3 hots in a cot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Women, pay attention. Young girls, pay attention. Pay attention.
Here are the results.
Here you go. Here you go.
In the case of 2-year-old Cameron, Robert, you are the father.
Shock. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. And look, is she going to go after him? For what? Is that how you prove your point? There's nothing to prove. There's nothing to be gained by this. This man is never going to be in this child's life, ever. And the most she can do is if she wants to show this child his father, she can bring the tape out every now and again on his birthday. Here's your daddy, and show him on the Maury show going, fuck, I can't believe I'm his father,
You have anything to say to her? You have anything
Stay away from me, Brittany.
Stay away from
Why don't you want to be in this child's life?
Maury,
That would have been good advice 2.5 years ago.
no problem being a father to my son.
You told me when I got the paternity test you were going to sign all of the rights to me.
Because that's what you want me to do.
Yeah.
Because you're not there for him. He
Right.
needs a
How can I
father.
be there for him, Brittany? When all
See, now, and here's the thing. We talked about this, too. She just offered him an out, and this guy should take it because he's going to be a piece of shit father. So give this kid a break. Sign your fucking rights over, right? And that's it. And you're done. You walk away. But now he's going to argue because now he get his manhood up. Why? Because that's what you wanted. Take it. Just so you sign the rights away. I don't have to, nothing. I'm done. Good. But, here you go. Because you're going to be a piece of shit anyway. You might as well be an honest piece of shit anyway and go, yeah, I don't want nothing to do with it, right? Instead, you're going to drag this kid through the mud, make promises to him you're never going to keep. He's going to grow up feeling abandoned anyway. Daddy's coming to visit, and something happened. Yeah, 3 months in jail for the, maybe it's his meth lab, maybe it isn't. That kind of shit. Get the fuck out. Come on, man.
you want, but you keep telling me, if you don't do this, if you don't do that.
You haven't helped me the whole time. You have not helped me.
You're a piece of shit. What do you mean I have to do this, have to do that? Yeah, well, you have to buy Pampers. The kid needs food. Yeah, you have to do this. You have to do. I don't like that kind of shit. There's so many restrictions. Yeah, who knew a kid needed to eat every day? Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, fucking asshole.
Everyone, this is Brandy.
Hi, Brandy.
When Brandy met a man
crying.
named Jeremy.
Tells you something bad's going on. There's certain things I'm more used to cry. I love the crying. And I love when they're going to tell him, they're going to reveal a secret. That's one of my favorites too. He's like, baby, you know I love you, right? And some shit, some real bad shit is about to happen. Baby, you know I love you, right? Yeah. Now break my heart. Here we go.
She believed she had found the man she would spend the rest of her life with.
Now look at this kid. Is anybody ever going to live? How small must this town be that somebody would, the hat says easy on it? Yeah. You should say stupid. You can just see it. This is the man she found, and she thinks, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this guy. I'm going to say no job, no prospects. Well, he might work at the Walmart. There's a chance he's stacking shelves or doing something. Not that that's a bad job. Don't get me wrong, but for some people it's a job. For others, it's a career. But anyway, here we go.
But Brandy's dreams were shattered when she found out she was pregnant with her now 2-month-old daughter, Carissa.
Carissa, it's pretty
Beautiful is that little girl.
She's everything.
Future pole dancers of America. Go ahead.
She what?
She's beautiful. She looks exactly like you.
Oh, that's too bad.
So
you don't
when
want a daughter to
Brandy was
look
just
exactly
2
like
months
the
pregnant,
father. Well,
Jeremy
today,
began
who
to
knows,
deny
right?
that he was the father. And just when Brandy thought it couldn't get worse, Jeremy dumped Brandy and started dating Brandy's best friend, Christina.
Keep it in the family.
Now,
again, this must be a really small town.
heartbroken and alone, Brandy has struggled to raise her daughter on her
Big
own.
girl.
So what was that like at 2 months pregnant he leaves?
It was very hard, Maury.
Was it?
He hurt me very bad. He shouldn't have done it.
Shouldn't have done it.
Just came right out of the...
And again, he shouldn't have. What the fuck are you having a baby with somebody? Come on, man. Think. Listen, ladies, and again, I tell you, you can ask questions before you lay down with a man. Do you have a job? How much money do you make? Can you afford a child if we have one? Do you have other children? There's a great question. Do you have other kids? And if you do, are you in their lives? Are you paying your support? How many children by how many women? Like, these are questions you're allowed to ask before you lay down with somebody. You know, all of this, like, oh, you get this thing in your, oh, it's going to be great. Because again, the guys will tell you whatever they need to. You can look at this guy. Come on.
The blue.
Yeah. She came to me and she told me that she was sleeping with my boyfriend at my job.
Well, at least she was lady enough to tell you that.
My best friend was supposed to be my best friend.
Supposed to be.
My job.
So you heard from her. You didn't hear from him.
He never told me.
Punk.
He denied it. He broke up with me 20 minutes before she came and told me.
You told our producers you feel like Jeremy chose another woman.
And
over
unfortunately,
your
this
daughter.
woman doesn't realize what a bullet she dodged here, that she's better off without this guy, because he'd do this eventually, you know?
He did.
Is that over your daughter?
Yes, he did. He chose that.
That's mine! Oh, the trailer park is empty today.
Everything for her. He don't do nothing. He's brought one blanket over, held her
One
for 5
blanket.
minutes.
Well, you know. Look at this heifer. Oh, she's angry. What the fuck is she so mad
So you
about?
think she's the reason why he denies?
Yeah.
And here's the thing, too, and another warning, ladies, and men, you know, if you take somebody away from somebody else, you can never, ever trust that person. Because the same bullshit lies that you know he was telling that woman to be with you, when you start hearing that, oh, honey, I'm working late, you will forever be looking over your shoulder. You'll forever never trust that person. And I've done it. We did a video on this on our other channel about what it's like to live with somebody you don't trust and what it's like to live with somebody who doesn't trust you. That's a double-edged sword, right? When you have no trust in a relationship, it's one of the hardest things to do. Constantly, you're going to constantly want to look at their phone. You're going to monitor where they are. You're going to question everything. You're going to want to smell them when they get home. Oh, you smell like pussy. Yeah. Oh, baby, I was at the fish market. You know, like all that bullshit. And I've seen all these things. Again, this is why I watch this show. You'll never be able to do it.
You think she's the one who's put this in his head?
In a way, yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. You think you're and Jeremy look alike?
Oh yeah, they look so much alike.
They
She's
look
got
so
his
much
hairline.
alike.
She's
His
got
hairline.
she's got his
She's
nose.
a fucking.
Look at
She's got
that
no
nose,
hair.
Maury.
She's got no hair.
nose.
That is hairline.
You can't got my
Go get her. Go get her. You look like my dog with a fucking
Christina, listen to say before the show.
Brandy is nothing but a trailer trash hoe, and I know as well as
I agree. Probably.
this is not my.
But he looks like somebody who is really attracted to trailer trash hoes. Because I don't know if he noticed the chick who was just standing next to him a couple minutes ago, but again, I think the trailer park is real empty today.
Yeah, Brandy is nothing but a backstabbing. She's trying to
Backstab.
her baby.
She's a backstabber, right? He's the one who left her with a 2-month-old baby. She's a backstabber. He's the one that was fucking her best friend. She's a backstabber. I do not think you know what this word means.
Baby only because she still wants me. I know this kid isn't mine because it don't look nothing like me. It don't have my ears, my eyes, my nose,
No, you have your own ears and eyes, and the baby has its own ears and eyes. It would be really weird if the baby had to borrow your ears and eyes.
For her best friend Christina, and Brandy even told Christina this kid ain't even mine.
Brandy even
Me
told
and Brandy
her
were together.
because the heifer told him. Oh, Brandy told me. Yeah, she said, well, Brandy told me that I wasn't even a kid. So I don't even know why you care. Yeah.
I've been hearing all these rumors about other guys that she was sleeping behind my back.
All these
and that's
rumors.
why I know this
No
baby's
proof.
not
Who
mine.
needs proof?
This test comes
You don't
back
need
to
proof.
that I'm not the father of this kid. I want you to
I
stay
heard.
out of my life.
From
Just
who?
leave me
From
alone.
Brandy. She told me.
Here they are, Jeremy.
Yeah,
and
your best friend that I was
Come on
fucking.
out.
She says you're no good. Oof. I got my money on the mom. I think she'd kick her ass. They're both big girls, but she's taller. And I think she's more pissed. Ooh, a lot of bleeping.
You wouldn't have been at the hospital.
Sounds like one of my videos.
Sit down.
Well, I love this shit.
Christina.
Let me tell you, I normally have to go to a family reunion to see white trash of this caliber. I got to tell you.
Christina. Best friend.
No, there was no best. There never was no
best
best. We were friends.
He was just friends. He was just kicking it, Maury. We weren't really friends.
She needed money for her kids. She needed money to pay her bills. She didn't have no job. She didn't have nothing. SRS, baby. Yeah, you call me SRS.
I'd love to see them just throw a piece of raw meat between the two of them and see who comes up with.
I want to see that happen, Christina. I want to see it happen. If anybody got 18, I need to write
And the idiot, he just sits there. When do I get to go home and smoke some more meth? Hey. Look at this. That's the prize they're fighting over.
Christina.
That's the very small town.
Why did they take it? As far as I knew, Maury, they were already done.
They were done. They were done for like 20 minutes. Yeah. On Monday.
Okay, you told me that you slept with Jeremy on Friday and on Sunday. And he
So they talk about like on Friday and on Sunday. So basically, the one is saying, well, they were broken up for like an hour before I fucked them. The other one's going, no. We were still together for like 48 hours before that. Because they're breaking it down to the day. You came to me on Monday and you said that you slept with him on Friday. And technically, we were still together on Friday. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, okay.
And I feel sorry for the baby again.
We had sex Thursday
because this is the baby's future right here. And it's a fact. When children who are born into these situations, this is their life. It's so hard to overcome this shit that these people are in. And I would say white trash, but it's not. It's this idea of mediocrity that we live, and we do this to our children, and it was done to us. And you can only imagine how these kids were raised. None of these kids has two parents in their lives. None of these kids was raised in a good household. None of them. And this is what we pass along, right? And it's my belief, like 90 to 95% of us here, we live these lives of mediocrity because we make these horrible, horrible decisions for all the right reasons. Because when she met this guy, she saw this way out. This was going to be, he really does love me and we're going to be okay and everything is magically going to come together and he's going to get a job and he's going to do this and he's going to stand up. He's going to be a good dad. We're going to get the house. We're going to have the white picket fence and all this other bullshit. But this is how it's always going to end. It's always going to end like this because this is all you know. And familiar pain is the best pain. And she's going to raise her daughter to hate her father because her father's a piece of shit. So what do you think the daughter's going to be attracted to? The daughter's going to find some piece of shit looking for her way out. You know, like I said, the future pole dancers of America. Here we go, you know. It's going to have to be a mighty big pole if her mother's any indication. But anyway, the thing better be sturdy. Titanium. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Look, and I don't knock it. Listen. I have had a problem with my weight in battle food, so I mock, but I do it with fun. Sorry, I don't mean to offend.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
You're caught between these two strong women here.
What? Two strong women. It's one of my favorite lines in the movie Arthur, the original one, the funny one with Dudley Moore. His girlfriend says, Arthur, a real woman could make you stop drinking. And he says, she'd have to be a real big woman. Jeremy, these are two strong women.
Do you have anything to say?
No. That's right. You keep your mouth closed like you always do. Whatever.
I ain't fathering this.
Father that child.
Look at her.
Look at
her, Jeremy.
Jeremy has nothing articulate to say.
She has no
She's got your nose.
No
She's
resemblance.
got your eyes.
No.
She's even got.
Just the
Take
nose,
off your hat.
the mouth,
Jeremy,
the
take off your
ears,
hat.
the hair.
Look at the hairline.
Oh, and the hairline.
Look
Let's
at
not
the
forget the hairline.
Do I have that hairline? Do I have that up hairline?
Oh, look, there you go. There you go. Scream at her. Here we go. And again, a negative test here would be in this woman's best interest. It really would. To just say he's not, and just to move on and just tell this child you were the female Christ. Like, you know, you were just conceived out of magic because.
Your child.
And again, this kid doesn't look like he's more than 23, 24. I'll see her in court. I'll see her in court. On which count? You know, oh, God. He's going to sue her for the rights to the kid. Oh, God. Oh, God.
She will never, ever be yours. Because, I gave birth to that little girl.
I gave birth. Not you, you fucking heifer. Sorry. Keep saying that. And it's not even, it's her whole demeanor that I don't like. It's not the way, it's her whole demeanor. Like, who is she? We're going to take your child away from you? Like, who are you to say something like that? Keep your mouth shut. You shouldn't even be there. It's got nothing to do with you.
Clarissa, Jeremy, you are the father.
Damn. And he knew he was. Again, you knew you were the father. You knew. Yeah, There's one thing I do like about Springer. They let him go at it a little bit. And I got my money on the mom, like I said. She's pissed and she's right. Jesus
I dare
Christ.
you to say something to me. Say something to me. You're
Say
going to
something.
apologize to me?
I think she'd kick his ass.
You're going to apologize to me, Jeremy. You owe me
I'll see you in
that. You know
court.
what? That's your
For
daughter.
what?
That's your daughter.
This kid doesn't have the money to just file. We can see you in court. For what? Child support court, maybe. Yeah, we can see that. I'll see you in court.
What are you going to do?
Brandon, you want him to be in her life.
Yes, I do, but I want him to apologize.
Why? Why would you want this man in your daughter's life? Why? To expose her to this? Jesus. She's better off, and it sounds cruel, but she's better off not thinking she doesn't have her. Your father died. That's what you tell her. Your father's dead. He died in a motorcycle accident. He loved you very much. Before he left, he said you were the light of his life, and he was so sorry to see you go. Those were his final words, and then he passed to the great beyond. And then you leave it at that. He was a great man. Yeah?
We want her, baby. You don't want it.
Instead, you're going to...
got proof. Dang, every time we want her, she won't let us have her.
I said to her,
Every time we want her. What the fuck do you want? Bitch, go have one of your own. I'm surprised he hasn't knocked her up yet.
her, Maury. I tried to beg her to let the kid come stay.
I tried to beg her. You beg somebody, you don't. You don't try to beg somebody.
I ain't going nowhere.
I love this one coming up. This is one with the woman with no teeth. My mother, at the end, she never put her teeth in. And it was hysterical. In her house dress with the cigarette and the vodka and talking about what a disappointment I was. Really? Do you have a mirror? You're my mother. I have to admit that.
No doubt in your mind. Everyone, this is Forever.
Hello, Forever.
Forever gave
She's
birth
pretty.
to a baby girl named
I don't think those are her real eyes, but they're very pretty.
There she
They're
is.
like green. They look like
Minutes
contacts.
after delivering her child,
Minutes.
Forever's world was turned
Upside down.
because Forever says her baby's daddy, Terrence,
Forever. And I think the
began
baby's name
to
was
deny her
Eternity, if
daughter
I'm
at
not
the
mistaken.
hospital. Forever says from their peanut-shaped heads to
Peanut-shaped
their
head.
furry eyebrow.
I love, you know, with these guys, like, there's nothing worse than telling a man he's got a little dick. And I love when it's a boy and they go, I know it's his son because he had a little dick just like his father. And that's fucking, and the first thing the guy says, it's not my son. It's like, I don't have no little dick. You know, and I always find that amusing. Anyway, I digress.
Terrence is the father, and she's going to prove him wrong today.
She's pretty.
This is how furious Forever is.
I am here today because I am sick and tired of a man named Terrence denying
If that's the way she speaks, I can't blame him. 1,000%. Somebody really needs to get some of these. This is just an indictment of our public school system when these kids say 1,000%. You can't be 1,000%. It's 100%. It's 1,000% when you talk about increases of things like, the inflation is up 1,000%. Yeah, because it's, anyway.
My daughter looks just like his father.
No. I'm going to guess no.
The same squinty eyes. He is the father. He gives me no help at all. I have to beg to put food on the table.
But I can't, screaming. Why do they scream? Don't scream. Stop. Oh, easy. You can beg me in a lower tone.
To put clothes on my baby back, he needs to step up and be a man. I deserve respect.
Why? Nobody deserves respect unless they've earned it. And I got to tell you something. Her yelling like this, I don't know. speaking of on all fours, if you hadn't been, this probably wouldn't be in this predicament to begin with. I bet Terrence is like, oh God, please, if there is a God in heaven, please God. Look at Terrence.
Do you like Terrence? You
Look
hate
at this
him.
guy's face.
I hate him. He
I
needs to
hate
stand
him.
his ass up and be a man. And take
Yeah.
care of your responsibility.
This woman can't speak. She can't talk. She can
just
only
wants
yell.
some
She's
money.
one of those chicks.
When
She
did
just
he
wants
first
some
start
money.
to deny
Yeah.
that child? When you were pregnant?
Yeah. When I was
Yeah.
pregnant with her.
Yeah.
No, when I had her in the hospital, that's when he did.
Oh, so he was okay during the pregnancy. Then when you had her, was he at
kind
the
of,
hospital?
sort of.
Yeah, he was at the hospital. He brought his little punk ass friend up there, and they went to the window to see my baby. His punk friend gonna say, "Oh, that ain't you. Lucky y'all couldn't get out that bed, cause I would have whooped his ass."
I will kick your ass. Say that ain't his baby.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Maury. Oh my God.
I love where she got to keep pulling up
My
her
baby had
pants.
the same eyes, same furry eyebrows, same complexion,
Furry
everything.
eyeballs.
Same
Well,
peanut
I-
head. Look at his peanut ass head.
All right, this is what
Oh,
Terrence
Terrence,
had to say
again,
last
I hope
night.
you
Watch
dodged this bullet, brother.
I'm here today because I'm 10 million.
He doesn't yell.
sure that I'm
He's
not
just
the
like,
father of Forever's
please,
baby. When
please,
I met
God.
Forever, I thought she had a beer belly. But I'm thinking she was already pregnant. Forever ain't nothing but a hoe. She slept with 14 different dudes at the party. So how am I gonna be the father? Man, that baby out of her, and I took one look at it, and I was like, ain't no way in hell that baby mine. That baby don't look nothing like me. She got squinty eyes, skinny lips, a nose that point up. I am not that baby's father. She just trying to pin this baby on me to get some money.
Again, the
and she
poor
ain't
child,
gonna
man.
get it.
That
When
poor
Maury
child.
says you are not the
He just
father,
showed a 5 and a
get
bunch
off
of
the stage.
singles
I'm
as
gonna
all the money he
run
has.
backflips and cartwheels
It's just
all the way
embarrassing,
home.
you know?
Here's Terrence.
It's not exactly flashing the bling, right?
You know that's your baby.
Oh, you know it.
What you mean you ain't the daddy?
I tell you, I think she'd kick his ass, boy. I like this girl. I love women that can beat the shit out of me. This just does something to me. And there are a lot of them, so as I get older, that gets easier.
Oh, please move his chair.
He's moving his
Move
chair.
You ain't the daddy.
Oof. She's
Anybody
pushing
can
up.
be the daddy.
Anybody could be the
Terrence,
daddy.
were you the daddy until your friend stood up
Huh?
in the window in the hospital
What more?
and said that's
What
not
more?
you?
Actually,
I was never the daddy.
black people like to call him Maury. I don't know. It's just something black people call him Maury. Maury, that Maury thing. There's not a lot of Jewish over there, I guess. I don't know.
Never the daddy.
What, never
You were
the daddy?
never daddy.
And he's very calm. I like this guy. He's just like, yo, man. Oh, God, I hope it's not my kid.
anything
Oh,
alike?
God, I hope it's not my kid.
Look
He
at
got
the
his mother praying in church right now.
Look at
He
the
got
eyes,
everything. He
It's not
pulling
my
out all
baby.
his
It could be
mom.
anybody's
Pray.
baby. You
Pray
think it could
for
be
him,
Maury's
mom.
baby.
You could be anybody's
Maury's baby. Maury going, it ain't mine.
I could be anybody's baby. I could be anybody's baby.
Maury said, come on now. Maury don't go low rent. Y'all ready for this?
Go ahead.
We're going to find out right now, Terrence.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Look, this girl's hoping against hope, too, because I got a feeling Terrence ain't lying. I got a feeling that she get around a little bit.
In the case of 2-month-old baby Eternity,
Terrence,
you are not.
well, why run off like that, too? You had enough. Listen, it's not like it was some shock. Like she didn't know she was fucking other dudes. So, oh, my God, I wonder how that happened. It must really be the Immaculate Conception. It doesn't work like, you know you were fucking other guys. You know there was a chance. And Terrence, you know. I like you, Terrence. Yeah, I told you so. And then she's going to cry. Oh. And this I hate about Maury, too. Oh, come on. Come on. Now, she raked this man along the coast. I guarantee you, in their hometown, whatever they're from, she told everybody what a piece of shit he was. Every time she saw him on the street, this is your baby. Take it. Because you could tell because he's a yeller, right? And Maury's like, oh, leave her alone. She made an honest mistake. It's not an honest mistake. Again, she knew she was fucking other dudes. She knew. She knew there was a good chance that it wasn't his kid. No, that's not an honest mistake. That's trying to trap somebody into something that she knew he wasn't responsible for.
All right.
There's another show, and actually I should look up some of those clips too, called the Jeremy Kyle Show that used to come out of Britain. Somebody got murdered as a result of the Jeremy Kyle Show, so they kind of put it on hiatus. But it was a good show because he was a bastard, Jeremy Kyle, and he would call these people out. You know, he'd tell them, you know, you were sleeping around, except he did it with a British accent, you know, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, and I liked that show. It was a good one. And look, he feeling up on it, right? We could probably kick it. I hope he's smart enough this time to at least pull out, if not cover up, you know? Thank God for DNA.
Now, Jacqueline is
Hello,
devastated
Jacqueline.
that a man she once loved, named Joshua,
there we go.
refuses to accept the fact that he fathered her adorable 2-week-old daughter, Brandon.
What the fuck is she doing? Looks like she's crying. Her titties are moving in and out like that. It's just, don't do that, honey. Don't do that.
Now, one of the biggest reasons that Jacqueline says her child is being denied is because of Joshua's meddling mother, Cheryl.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. This one, crack. It's the first thing that comes to my head. Crackhead. Look at this woman.
Now, why does Mother Cheryl believe that this is not her son's baby?
Oh, my God.
Because she believes that the baby
she can't wait to scream, too. Look at her.
To be her grandchild.
Yeah.
My name's Jacqueline. I had a beautiful baby girl named Brandy Sky 2 weeks ago. And
get out of Kentucky, please. Leave Kentucky.
With her and denies her. And Josh's mom, Cheryl, tells him that my baby's not his, and it hurts me so much.
This woman has no teeth.
Brandy means the world to me. I love her with all
this
my
woman
heart.
went on national television. She doesn't have her teeth in.
Just as well as me.
Do you think she left him in the hotel and just didn't want to go back and get him?
So he can be a man and take care of
Who does this? Where the fuck are you people from?
Jacqueline, you hear about why she thinks this baby's not her son?
Yeah, she thinks my baby's mixed.
Mixed? Mixed with what? Guatemalan. These people live in a place where there are no Guatemalan people. Like, this is just them, just inbred white people.
Like it's Guatemalan.
Her baby looks nothing like my son.
It does not look nothing like my son. No resemblance or
This woman's got no fucking teeth. Who the fuck would do this? You have no shame.
Because he's a mama's boy.
He's a fucking mom. I'll say it for. She's a fucking mama's boy.
All right, before we meet Joshua and his mom,
God.
Cheryl, this is what they had to say. What?
And again, who are you laying down with? Who are you laying down with?
Listen up. I know for a fact
Look at
that
this. She's
Josh
scary.
is not the father of Jacqueline's baby. We know it all belongs to Guatemalan. Jacqueline is nothing but a manipulating hoe trying to trap my son into marrying her 300-pound nasty ass.
Trap her son, who I would bet my bottom dollar has never had a job, right? Running a meth lab somewhere, you know. I bet he's got a rap sheet. I bet he's been arrested at least 3 or 4 times. Trap him. What's she trapping? Holy Jesus!
Jacqueline trapped me in the sign of her baby's birth certificate.
Trap me inside.
There's no way on the.
What do you put your X here, there, Jethro?
Father, her baby.
When this test proves that my son Joshua is not the father
Look
of
at it. Oh my God,
Guatemalan
she's scary.
baby, she could kiss my and my son.
Joshua and Cheryl, here they are. Come on out.
This woman's a crackhead. Look at this. She weighs about 35 pounds. No teeth in her head. You said, Ma, you want to come on, Maury? How long I'm going to have to put the pipe down for? I love you, son, but I got my priorities. Oh, my God.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Why is it your business?
It's my business.
It's my business.
Because it's my son. That's what's my business.
Look at this
It'll
woman.
always be my business. Because he is my son, and I will protect him and do what I can.
You're going to sit there like a not say that?
It's it. Sit here like a bitch. Look, yeah. This kid's off to a great start, man. And again, you know, I said it in the last video we did. It's just, your daddy died. It was a horrible accident. He loved you very, very much. He wants you to grow up to be strong and proud and hopefully not a pole dancer. Daddy love you. Look at this. This kid's got no chance. No chance.
Everybody be quiet.
No chance.
Okay, I want to hear. Are you going to take care of that child if it's yours?
Yeah, if it's mine,
Oh,
I'll do
sure.
anything in the world that I got to do.
We've already.
We already take care of it. What?
taken care of it.
Anything.
We've already taken care of it.
We already take care of it. What? can share the baby food with grandma because she can't eat either, you know? They got the same amount of teeth in their head. Oh my God, this woman's scary.
When it comes to 2-week-old Brandy.
Look, because he knows. He knows. He knows.
Joshua, you are the father.
Shit. That's right. I told you. Hey, you got to share that welfare check with me. Give me half them food stamps. Gonna have to get a trailer with running water. Oh, yeah, this is great. Oh, yeah. Oh, here come Mama.
If I get back to Rome, I'm going back to child support recovery, and you'll pay me.
Child support for what?
I'll pay what I gotta pay. I'll be a man. I gotta do.
I'll be a man. That'll be a big change for him. You know, the manhood thing. And that's it. Again, it comes down to, especially for the women out there, you know, you can make some better decisions in your life so that you don't get stuck into these situations. And I think that these videos here, they also tell you that when you get into these situations where you have children with people like this, now all the men that we saw in this video today were all horrible. They're horrible people. And the kids are really better off without them. I hate to say it, you know. I mean, if you can get some child support out of these guys, chances are they're not. And again, they're just going to hurt these children. Look, probably like these women have been hurt their whole lives. And I would bet that none of these children, and there are children, like every story that I looked at in these videos, they're all kids. They're all children. And it is heartbreaking. And you see this cycle is just going to continue to perpetuate itself. When a child is born into a single-parent household, the chances are very great they're going to lead the same life of no further education, probably dropping out of school. Most high school dropouts come from single-parent households. And people can argue this stuff all they want. You can't argue with the numbers. And unfortunately, all those numbers are climbing. The feeling of abandonment for these kids is overwhelming. And you're better off in a lot of cases. Just say, like I said, you know, and I joke about it, but Daddy died. You know, he loved you very much, and he passed away. And kids are better off thinking that. I think sometimes it's a horror show. And anyway, so that's it. It's hard to end these sometimes on an upbeat note because it is so heartbreaking to see some of these cases and some of these poor young girls who are struggling with this. You know, we looked at one, they're 15 years old, you're getting pregnant by some jerk-off who promises you the world. He's 22, 23 years old. And for a 15-year-old, a 23-year-old seems like an adult. And they are not. They're far from it. Anyway. But anyway, that's it. And we'll get back to you. My name is Dwight Gillespie. This is Trash TV Review. And you can hit below. You can subscribe. You can comment. You can share it. You can like it. You can do all these things. Definitely comment if you have anything, or if you have a show that you'd like to see us do. We'd love to review anything that you have out there. If you have any clips that you'd like us to take a look at, please, by all means, send them along. We'll take a look at them. Have a great day. Look, you know, always look up. Life is pretty good, man, if you look at it. What do they say? John Wayne said, life is hard, and it's harder if you're stupid. You know, it really is. Like, don't be stupid. Make some smart decisions. You know, you are allowed to pick who you love. You're allowed to pick who you sleep with. You're allowed to pick all of these, who you make babies with. All of these things. You have choices in life. Exercise those choices, and you'll have a better life, I promise it. Again, this is Trash TV Review. My name is Dwight Gillespie. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Be well.